So this is a heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. We're seeing this replay of the start, and the club on the far side, that is on the Berkshire station, is the crew from Maidstone Invicta Rowing Club. Closest to you on the Buckinghamshire station, City of Bristol Rowing Club, and it's their A crew. I think their blades are going a bit deeper than your blades used to go. You and Heather standing off the catch.
Yeah, I think they're racing hard, aren't they? But yeah, the blades going a little deep and possibly slowing the boat down a little bit.
So, nevertheless, City of Bristol on the Buckinghamshire station, they are working so hard. I'm looking at James Wadsworth, the big two-man, 27 years of age, nearly 2 metres tall. He is hoofing it down there in the two-seat.
Yeah, he looks big. He's got a long stroke. You can almost see he doesn't quite need to use his whole back because he's taller than the rest of the guys.
So I think really the winner of this event, goes to say, will be delighted. They'll progress further, but both of them probably really pleased just to be in the event at this stage. And we're seeing there, I think that's the shot of the race leaders at this point. Just pulling back there on the Berkshire station. That is the crew from City of Bristol, their A crew. And they have had very healthy lead over the men from Maidstone Invicta. You ever raced down this Henley course, Helen?
I have, yeah. I've raced in a quad in 2013.
I remember that.
Yeah, so Polly and I were in the pair, and we raced with the girls in the double at the time, which were Fran and Vicky Mayer-Laker, and put together a quad. Good fun.
I was doing an interview for Radio Berkshire when the Kiwi pair, the women's Kiwi pair, broke your world record, did 6:49, and they were asking.
Didn't take you long to bring that up.
No, but you know, just and they kind of said, you know, do you think that will make Helen want to come back? So I said, no, it won't. But then I thought, well, maybe, you know, she reckons she can do anything, so maybe it will.
It didn't really make much of a difference, actually, as to my decision about going back or not. You know, I was, you know, impressed that they did, and I'm really kind of pleased for them because I know they're a really quality crew. And you know, half of you thinks, yeah, I'd like to go back and have that as a challenge. Then half of you think, well, it's great, the sport is always moving on, it's this fluid thing. So yeah, it didn't change my opinion too much. Good,
well, I'm glad we cleared that up. So we're looking at Cam Smith. His back is closest to us. He is the 27-year-old bowman from the City of Bristol A crew. In front of him, James Wadsworth, 27 years of age likewise. William Jack, the oldest man in the boat, at 32 years of age. Well, he's a youngster really, isn't he? And Ed Piercy with the cap in the stroke seat. You know, you could do a lot with the front end of that stroke, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I just think, you know, they raced hard to get to this point. They're now out ahead. I don't think they're worrying too much. I think that they're just kind of finishing off the race without making a mistake, to be honest.
So in the boat, the president, the Philippe Shell, crosses the line, the men from the City of Bristol, and we await their competitors, Maidstone Invicta, Dan Hawke, Mason Shoebridge, Jamie Waterhouse and Calm Belton. Well done, lads. It's a great race. Gave it your all. Not quite enough today, and Bristol won out in the end.